Hello, Wheeler Nation.
And welcome to the second episode of the Wheeler Podcast. Let's discuss some announcements.
Well, District FFA will be performing in Clarinda on Saturday. Good luck to our FFA members competing in the respective categories. Also Saturday, Princess Prom will be held here at our school from 6 to 9 p.m., sponsored by the Audubon Dance Team. Mason, let's keep these announcements going.
Zeke, did you hear?
Did I hear what?
Junior high track started on Monday. What do you say we bring in some athletes from our junior high track teams down to the studio?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
Mr. D, Mrs. Nelson, can we get some athletes down to the studio?
Welcome Lucy Stanerson and Aiden Kjergaard to the Wheeler Podcast. Lucy is a member of the girls' junior high track team, and Aiden is a member of the boys' junior high track team.
Lucy, what are some of your goals for the junior high track team this season?
Our team is looking forward to seeing our names on the board and hopefully breaking some records.
Aiden, what are some of your goals for the season this year?
Last year, we took the 4x8 and distance medley team to state, and this year we're trying to put our names up on the board of that and break our record from last year, and also the new 8th grade record. Awesome.
Aiden, I have a pop question for you. How do you spell your last name?
Kjergaard.
And Lucy, one more question for you. What does your dad do for a living?
He is a principal of the high school and middle school.
Thank you to Aiden and Lucy for joining us on this episode of the Wheeler Podcast.
It was really great to hear from those junior high athletes. We really look forward to watching them improve throughout their season. Zeke, what's next up on our announcements?
Next up on our announcements, we have participants that moved on from district individual speech last Saturday.
Congratulations to Sheridan, Ava, Lena, Kari, and Sophia.
What do you say we bring in one of these contestants?
Miss Madsen, can you send down a speech contestant?
Thank you to Sheridan Meese for joining us today.
Sheridan, what categories did you compete in individual speech?
Acting and musical theater.
And for those who may not understand what those mean, can you give a little explanation?
So for acting, you have 12 minutes to act out a monologue of your choice. And for musical theater, you have 5 minutes to sing a song from a musical.
Thank you to Sheridan Meese for joining us on today's episode of the Wheeler Podcast. And good luck to all state speech contestants. Wow, it was great to hear from all those competing members in Audubon's extracurriculars. Mason, do we have any more announcements?
Next week marks our second semester parent-teacher conferences. We will have early dismissals on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and no school the following Friday. And following that, spring break will last until March 18th.
Whoa, it looks like Mr. Stanerson came to visit us.
Hi, fellas. Do you mind if I make an announcement?
No, that's fine.
Absolutely.
All right. Good afternoon, Wheelers. I thought it would be appropriate to come on and share some news with you. Due to the state requirements for your education, we're going to have to cancel spring break to make up those hours. I wanted to get that out there as soon as possible, but we will have their Easter break and we'll have our day off for our parent-teacher conferences, but we're not going to have that spring break this year.
Wow. Well, with that heartbreaking news, we're going to have to end the second episode of the Wheeler Podcast. But just remember, Wheelers, it's finally Friday.
Buy a yearbook!
We're sorry, Wheeler Nation.
Spring break has been reinstated.
As you know, Mr. Stanerson likes his jokes.
And we were just pulling your leg. Happy Friday.